Shadowed Leader. Chapter 1. Born in the shadow of the organization in the remote, desolate mountains of Japan lay a place forgotten by time itself. Far from the noise, bustle, and chaos of the modern world, this land breathed to its own mysterious rhythm. The peaks, cloaked in a blanket of white year-round, were ruled by biting winds and relentless snowstorms, utterly isolated from humanity and the turmoil of civilization. Here, one had to confront nature's harshest and most merciless face. Jagged rocks, insurmountable obstacles, treacherous cliffs and forests shrouded in mist awaited, enough to break the spirit of any ordinary traveler. Yet, nestled within these unforgiving heights was a secret organization, hidden for centuries. This sanctuary was where the chosen were forged, where future leaders were silently shaped. Kiro first met the ruthless streets at the tender age of 5. An abandoned orphan struggling to survive, fate had charted a different course for him. Within his small frame burned a light unseen by others. The first to notice this spark was Kaij, a former member of the organization. Wandering through the darkness of the streets, Kaij spotted young Kiro and saw in him a beacon of hope. Approaching silently, Kaij saw determination and courage gleaming in the child's eyes. "Come, little warrior," he said, his voice soft yet resolute. "Here, the future will be made." Torn between fear and curiosity, Kiro chose to face his destiny. Thus began a long and arduous journey. The mountain's steep trails and snowy peaks presented Kiro's first true test. With every step, he pushed his body's limits, while his soul trembled in the face of the unknown. Cold winds howled, deep snow blanketed the land, and danger lurked at every turn. This was no mere physical trial, it was a trial of spirit. When he first glimpsed the camp's gates, Kiro felt a mingling of fear and hope. Here, not only strong bodies but sharp minds were crafted. Each morning, young warriors bathed in icy rivers, meditated for hours, and mastered strategy and combat. Initially, Kiro seemed weaker than the rest. Yet, his intelligence, intuition, and determination soon set him apart. Teacher Eldrin watched Kiro closely. "You must be like a river," he advised. "Draw your strength from your source, or you'll be swept away." Inside, Kiro raged a storm. He wished to flow like a river, but struggled to find his source. His first great trial came in the form of a battle with a colossal beast amid a raging snowstorm. Facing the Yeti's chilling claws, Kiro's wit, bravery, and instincts kept him alive. This victory proved to all that he was not just a warrior, but a leader in the making. But this was only the beginning. Darker, harsher trials awaited, with the organization's highest echelons eager to test him. One night, around the campfire, Kiro gazed silently at the stars. They granted him peace and pointed toward doors opening to the unknown. The light within him did not fade. It grew stronger. No longer merely a survivor of the streets, he had become the seed of a great leader. As the cold light of dawn filtered through the mountains, Kiro awoke. The camp's silence was softly broken by birdsong. Yet inside him stirred no peace. This new world was far from the ruthless streets he once knew. Though small in stature, his mind raced ceaselessly. Training, comrades, and stern masters both frightened and nurtured him. Most deeply, the void left by orphanhood haunted him. Many nights passed sleepless, loneliness burning his heart. Eldrin gathered the students for morning meditation. Wisdom etched upon his face, he spoke. "Today, you must train not only your body but your soul. The harmony of mind and heart is the foundation of true strength." Kiro took deep breaths and seated himself, striving to clear his mind. Yet painful memories and fears from the streets drifted like mist. Suddenly, new students arrived, their noise breaking the stillness. Among them, a confident, burly boy scoffed, "What are we doing here? I was freer and stronger on the streets." Kiro met his challenge. "Strength alone won't suffice here. You need both mind and heart." Eldrin intervened. "True power is taught here. Those who surpass their limits belong. The rest are lost." A new rivalry was born. Kiro prepared to fight not only external foes, but the fears and rivals within himself. Alone at night, the loneliness and ghosts of the past troubled him. Yet he was not alone. Others wrestled with their own pains. Eldrin's words echoed in his mind. The real battle is to conquer your own darkness. Kiro was determined to do just that. Days passed in relentless training. Eldrin especially admired Kiro's mind. Strength comes not from muscle, but from the mind, he said. Kiro mastered spells, protective aegis, explosive infernal blast, and mental manipulation known as Shadow's reflection. The organization's power balance was intricate. At the top, the Elder Council dictated strategy. Kiro rose swiftly, earning respect and envy alike. Friends Haruto, Aiko, and Rygar stood with him, while Aaron opposed him with jealousy. Eldrin summoned all for a true battle simulation. Under Kiro's leadership, they faced fierce foes in the forest. Guided by instincts, Kiro sensed danger and made swift decisions, his ultimate leadership test. At the battle's fiercest moment, Kiro confronted his past shadows. The darkness bred by lovelessness and abandonment pressed down, yet was replaced by strength and resolve. His comrades honored him. The victory proved his leadership. Following Kiro's triumph, the camp fell into quiet. No celebrations arose. Instead, preparations for the next trial began. For here, victories were fleeting. The true war would begin when they faced the outside world. Step by step, Kiro grew as a leader, burdened with new duties and responsibilities. His brothers Haruto, Aiko, and Rygar stood firm beside him, pillars of a strong family. Yet every ascent casts a shadow. Aaron's jealousy and secret schemes threatened to plunge the organization into darkness. One night, strange sounds stirred the camp. Dark figures moved within the shadows. The Hellhounds, ruthless creatures known as the organization's enemies, attacked. Kiro and his comrades quickly assembled and rushed to battle. The fight was fiercer than expected. The Hellhounds were formidable, bolstered by magic and terror. Kiro had to wield leadership and tactics flawlessly. Every move saved or endangered a life. With courage and grit, Kiro and his team repelled the assault. Yet this victory came with heavy losses and new burdens. The camp was filled with sorrow and resolve. Alone under the stars, Kiro pondered silently. The growing light within pushed back the darkness. This journey demanded not only battle, but conquering his own inner shadows. And Kiro was ready.